Hey guys, and welcome back. So it is Thursday morning for me, bright and early. I just finished a healthy breakfast, and by healthy I mean all the good fat and protein, filling myself up. Have a few errands to run this morning. I'm getting ready to head out to IKEA, not for myself, mind you, but for my cousin. We're going to my cousin's graduation tomorrow, which is Friday, tomorrow night. So we'll be traveling about 2 hours out of the city, going to Beaumont. 2 hours both ways, actually, with traffic at that. But anyways, and she asked me to stop by, if I could stop by IKEA and pick up a dresser that she wanted to get for her daughter's room. And of course I said yes, and the hubby said, "Why did you say yes?" And I'm like, because that's what you do. Nonetheless, IKEA is here in Houston, so it's, it's not out of our way. We'll be passing it up in order to go to Beaumont for the graduation, so no big deal. I'm going to go ahead today and pick it up though, that way, because we won't leave out. The graduation starts at 7, but we probably won't leave home. Probably it's about 5:30, honestly, if not 6. The younger kids don't get out of school, they don't get home off the bus until 4:30. So they got to get home, take a bath, get dressed, grab a snack to hold them over. And then we'll all hop in the vehicle and get on the road and what have you. So anyways, I don't want to have to stop Friday night on the way out to IKEA because the traffic is just going to be bananas, and I'm sure on a Friday night the store is going to be packed as well. So my smart self thought, just go Thursday morning and pick it up. Easy peasy. So that's the plan. I am literally going to go in and out of IKEA. Like literally, like I told her to go ahead and order it online and put it in the pickup bin aisle place, whatever. And that's all I'm doing. I'm going straight there to pick it up. And I'm not going to walk around IKEA, because if I walk around IKEA, my day is done. Like, it will be done. I mean, come on. Anyways, that's the plan for that. And then since I'm going to be on that side of town, I think I may run into King Dollar and see if there are any goodies to be found there. I haven't been to King Dollar in like quite some time. I'm talking probably almost a year now. It's not like close by, so I don't get there often. Typically, I don't get there unless I'm going on that side of town. Again, going to IKEA or something like that, then I'll get by there. But I seen that Coupon to Provide had posted a few goodies on her Instagram. So I was like, hey, I can use that, and that. So I'm going to go by there and see what goodies they may have and do some impulse shopping pretty much. That's what's going down. But nonetheless, this morning will be pretty busy, and then this evening, the same as well. It's just been, I don't know what it is. I say this probably to myself every single, holiday season. It goes by so fast, and there's so much to do. Like, I need to get my life together, and I need to just start doing all the Christmassy stuff in September. Like, so getting life together in September for the holidays, because there's so much to do. And then on top of just your regular day-to-day life, y'all, lately I have just been feeling completely overwhelmed. And last night I had to just take a step back. Like, after we got home from picking up Jalen and getting, we went and got a table. Side note, we went and got a table. I'm gonna tell you about that in a second. But after doing that, I was going to go back into the office and finish some stuff off, and I'm like, you know what, I can't. Like, I'm mentally drained, I'm physically drained. I took a bubble bath, relaxed for a while, and then I hopped in the bed and I was out. I was tired. It was a whole situation last night. But anyway, so I finally found a table for the breakfast nook area off of Facebook Marketplace. Side note, I'm not sure if I shared this with you guys, but one of the other projects among so many others around this house is to fix the breakfast nook area up as a actual breakfast nook. Now, that area has never been used for what it's intended for, which is a breakfast nook. When we first moved in, it was just like a catch-all space. It's just stuff just got boxes and stuff just got put in that area. And then once I started the daycare, it was an extended part of the daycare. So it went from being the area where the kiddos sat and ate their meals at. It went to being a curriculum space for the older kiddos. I had a computer in there, the little cubby system with the toys and all that. It was once my office area slash daycare curriculum room. Like that room has just been all kind of things and above. It was even at one point a little area for the infants. It was just, it has been everything but what it's intended for. So long story short, you guys know I'm not doing daycare at the moment full time. I do have part-time kiddos, but they're all like school age kids, so they're not even utilizing the daycare space at all. So I finally just said, you know what, I am ready to have my house back and make that space what it's supposed to be, an actual breakfast nook. And then I want to have like a little wine bar / coffee bar situation going on. So anyways, long story short, I have been looking for a nice solid wood round table. So last night I was on Facebook Marketplace strolling and I came across 2 different tables. Both were 100. One was the one that we got, I think it's like 42, maybe 44 inches or something like that. The other one was 60 inches. Anyways, we had like an hour to kill last night before picking up the oldest son from work. So I messaged the person on Facebook, asked could we come by and look at it, possibly pick it up if it was going to fit, blah, 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 and it did. So I am so excited about that. Finally got the table. And let me show you guys that and bring you along on what's in my mind of what I want to do in that whole little area. All right, so here's the breakfast nook. It is a standard 10 by 10 room. It leads into the garage, which behind that door is actually the daycare. We converted the garage into a daycare. I still have this little shoe organizer thingamajiggy hanging here because I just haven't dealt with it, but that got to go. Now the Christmas box is just sitting there for the time being. So if you have been hanging with me for some time, then you will recall that this room was completely set up as the daycare's curriculum room. So over here on this wall, I had the infant high chairs as well as a file cabinet and a computer desk for the daycare kiddos to utilize as well as my kiddos. And then along the wall here with the window, I had one of those IKEA cubby systems, and I had like different just toys and curriculum things for the kiddos and so on. And then I had a tall bookshelf on this side as well with more daycare type supplies, etc. Nonetheless, like I stated, I went ahead and moved all daycare stuff out of here, and this room is going to be reclaimed for the breakfast nook as what it's intended for. So we found this table here on the Facebook Marketplace. They were asking 100. It's a little scuffed up. It just really needs some paint or a restain job. So we talked them down, or the hubby talked the lady down to 75, and she took that. Now my plan was to get a really nice chunky table with those chunky legs. I absolutely love those legs. And I knew I wanted to do the white at the bottom, and at the very top, I'm going to either restain this, but this is actually painted. So I'm either going to stain this like a dark brown, not this dark, a little bit lighter than this, but I'm either going to stain it in a brown tone, or we're going to repaint it in something like a grayish blue. That way it matches the other part of the kitchen and dining room and well, the whole downstairs. My home is more earthy tones and so on. So that's the thought. The base will remain white, and we will retouch that up because it does need to be touched up. So we will touch that up, and then the top will either be stained with a brown or repainted in a bluish, grayish kind of color. So debating on that, leave me your thoughts below on what you think would look really good there. And I'm really thinking like this little lift that's here to paint this white as well. I think that would look really, really nice. And the contrast would look nice as well. So on this wall, so you see the window wall, this side here and this side here are not the same width. Like this one here is 22 inches and then this one here is 27. I had bookshelves that I picked up from Target that were like $25, I believe, $25, $30, that fit pretty neatly here. However, I really want like on IKEA, I found like this Billy bookcase that has glass at the top, and then the bottom part is like a solid door. So it kind of looks like a china cabinet. I really want to put one of those here and one of those there. The only issue is those bookcases are 31 inches wide, which is larger than either side. So I don't know. I'm going to have to probably, I'm going to IKEA today, but I'm not walking around IKEA. So I'll get on their website and see what other options they have for that same style, and hopefully I can find something in a smaller width. That's the plan. So nonetheless, Here's the table. Of course, we got to get chairs. That's a whole nother situation to find out what kind of chairs we're going to get or what we're going to do on that. All right, so this wall here, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be doing anything with it outside of just, you know, decorating it. But I still have this one plaque up here that I got from a daycare parent one year for Christmas. I absolutely love, love, love this. Disregard my broke down light. It is a situation. But I use that sometimes for lighting for videos. Anyways. I have this changing table here that was actually in the daycare, of course. So my thought process with this is I want to change this into like a coffee bar / wine bar type situation. So I'm thinking that I'm going to repaint it. I'm not sure what color, maybe white or maybe something in that bluish grayish tone. And those are just the daycare chairs that I just haven't moved. That's the thought process. So this here, this rail, I can take this off easily. It just unscrews, and if I ever, you know, needed it for daycare purposes, I could put it back together. But again, I'm thinking that this would be a great way to repurpose this and use it as a, you know, coffee and wine bar. And then up here on this wall, I could definitely put some little decor items, you know, or even some little racks to be able to put my extra coffee cups on, because the hubby said I have too many, but you can never have too many coffee cups, right? So that's the plan, is to do that. I'll probably put some cute little fabric type baskets where I can just store other random stuff in, you know, whatever. But that's the thought process for the time being. Let me show you guys my entry wall. So this is my accent wall that starts from the front door and it wraps around into the kitchen. As you can see, it is a beautiful bluish gray color, and that's why I'm saying I wanted to probably either do that table in that same color. That way it just all kind of, you know, flows and carries together. But my home is more of earth tones, which of course you guys have seen the home bits and pieces of the living room and all that stuff there. But my house is more of a earth tone type vibe, if you will. So I'm thinking that bringing this blue color in again into this area will definitely help to make everything cohesive and just flow really nicely. And then too, with putting a nice rug down here that has some blue tones as well would work. And then the fact that the bottom of the table will be white. And again, I'm going to try to find either, I don't know, I'm going to either end up doing the Billy bookcases at IKEA and just figuring out how to make it work to where it still seems like it's, you know, centered, because this wall isn't actually centered. Or I'll just get 2 more of those bookcases that I have like in the laundry room that were down here at first, and just use those and just sacrifice not having the glass doors like I really want. So anyways, I just spent too much time on all this here. Let me know your thoughts below on the table situation and turning this here into a coffee / wine bar. I've been all over Pinterest. I got like 1,000 pins pinned. I just need to pull the trigger. That's the situation. Need to pull the trigger. Okay, so that whole bit about me not walking around IKEA, I lied. Totally lied to myself. But I only walked around for a quick moment. I ended up looking at those Billy bookcases, and I'm going to pop a pic in so that you guys can see kind of like, you know, what I was talking about, rambling about, and so on. But I looked at those, getting some ideas on what we could do, and I see that they actually have like the glass panels that you can actually kind of customize the bookshelf. So that may be an option actually. And 2, I stumbled across the actual dining room table that I was looking at. It's a $350 basically. I was totally okay with spending that amount of money on that IKEA table. The only thing is that IKEA furniture, you know, it's not like real hard wood. So when it comes to painting and stripping and all that, that would be like a real like serious project. And I am one that is not a DIY person at all. But anyways, the hubby did ask me when we first decided on, you know, what we was going to do with the breakfast nook area, for me to actually look on the marketplace or Craigslist and all that stuff to see if I can find a table before we just settle on spending the money at IKEA. Which again, $350 for that table, I was completely fine with spending that. It's a perfect size. It's absolutely adorable. That table actually does come in white as well as that dark brown color, and that color is the color that's like throughout the entire house, and that's the color that's in my that my dining room table is in as well. So I mean, it would have, you know, kind of be cohesive. But anyways, long story short, I found a table last night, so therefore I don't need to, but I really did like that table. I think the more so than not, what I really liked about that table is the fact that it does expand, and it gives me the option to have more space if in fact I needed it. Do I entertain that often? Absolutely no. Absolutely not. And my dining room table, I believe it actually fits up to 12 if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, we have plenty of room, right, when we do actually entertain. And we do have like the little fold down barbecue type tables, you know, that's out in the shed. So it's not like I really needed it, but it's just the thought of I had the option, if need be, I can expand it and so on. So long story short, I'm over it. We brought a table for $75. We're going to repaint it, and it'll be good to go. It is what it is. Now I ended up not getting the chance to stop by King Dollar because I spent my little extra time walking around IKEA, whole situation. I stopped and got myself something to eat at Chick-fil-A, just a Cobb salad, no corn, no tomatoes, light vinaigrette, balsamic vinaigrette dressing, yes. And I got a bottle of water, which I already had an extra water with me. So one thing about this whole keto situation is your girl has been drinking more water. Like, I've been a fish. I've been drinking all the water, which is a really good thing. So anyways, I didn't get a chance to stop by King Dollar because my stomach is touching my back. So I'm going to sit here and eat. And then I need to head over to the school and pick up Jalen because he has to go to work for 4:15. So instead of him riding the bus home, I will pick him up so that way he has enough time to eat, get dressed for work, and all that stuff there. But I have about an hour window before that happens, so I'm going to feed my face, and then I'll head over and pick him up.